Good day, everyone! I hope you all are having a wonderful week, because it's time to stand in judgment, Reapers. Yes, today we shall discover whether you have the tenacity of Titan or the cowardice of a kobold. Within the new dungeon, Lapis Manalis, you'll discover a decent bit of lore regarding Reapers and their culture. But today we'll be focusing on the second boss of the dungeon, Galatea Magna. During this boss fight, you're made to duel with a doll created in the likeness of Galatea, an important individual in Reaper history. But we'll discuss more about her later. Just know for now that once the fight with the doll is over, you'll be given an evaluation rank. This rank is designed to compare a Reaper's skill to other recorded Reapers or Voidsent. Today we'll be going over these ranks and what they mean to you should you be given one of them. Let us begin. Regimen complete. Evaluation ranking? 12. Not even the lowest order of Voidsent would be daunted by such meager strength. So tell me, how does it feel for an imp to be a challenge to you? I honestly can't imagine what you did or didn't do to earn this rank, but goodness knows you've got a lot of training to do. If you're ever to be considered even mildly threatening to any Voidsent or competent at this point, then you need to go back to basics. Right now. Regimen complete. Evaluation ranking 9. Your mastery of fundamentals will carry you far. Continue your training and seek even greater heights. Congratulations! You've met the bar. You're not particularly talented yet, but you're not a complete waste of time either. If you continue your training and remain diligent, you're bound to become more powerful and better respected given time. However, if you slacken your training at this stage, you're either going to get yourself killed or thoroughly embarrassed at some point. So stay focused, and don't let that happen. Regimen complete. Evaluation ranking 7. A respectable performance. Such strength would prove a match for even warrior class Voidsent. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. You understand the fundamentals of your profession and have taken your first steps into the realm of mastery. Now, you're probably wondering what a warrior class Voidsent is, and to be completely honest, I have no idea. When it comes to Voidsent, the only hierarchy system used by scholars is the 12-rung system, with Voidsent belonging to the 12th rung being the weakest, and belonging to the first rung are the strongest Voidsent. But if I had to guess, warrior class could likely be any Voidsent living up to the 6th rung. This covers all Voidsent from pathetic imps to intimidating gargoyles. This is respectable, as even trained adventurers have had trouble dealing with Voidsent from the 6th rung. Regimen complete. Evaluation ranking 5. A commendable performance. Such strength would prove a match for even Knight class Voidsent. Like the warrior class, I don't have any data yet to know exactly what a Knight class Voidsent is supposed to be. However, we can safely guess that this includes Voidsent from the 5th and 4th rung. Most Voidsent in the 4th rung are known to not only be very powerful, but also pretty intelligent. Brute strength can only take you so far, so it's with a clever mind that all that power is sharpened to a lethal edge. And yet, you've been deemed strong enough to comfortably challenge these Voidsent. Your training has more than paid off, as nothing short of the most powerful Voidsent would stand to defeat you in combat. Regimen complete. Evaluation ranking 3. A spectacular performance. Such strength might even prove a match for Galatea herself, were she still alive. It looks like you are to be commended. This is the height to which all Reapers should aspire to. Galatea was well known and respected by the Reapers of Lapis Manalis, so much in fact that these training dummies were dedicated to her specifically. If you're able to reliably reach rank 3, then you've mastered your abilities and truly know what it means to be a Reaper. Not only would you be considered a Master Reaper, but you're also at the level that would make you worthy of taking on apprentices. But this is not the end, because while this is considered the peak for most Reapers, there will ever be those who push themselves beyond anything that came before them. Which brings us to... Regimen complete. Evaluation ranking 2. Impossible. Only Rulus has achieved such a feat. This is very impressive. Your skills stand on par with that of the most powerful Reaper in history. In his prime, Rulus was known as the most dangerous man in Ilsabard. His skill with a scythe and mastery over void magics meant that no Garlean could ever defeat him, and most Voidsent had begun to fear him. He was so confident in his skills that when he realized something wasn't right about Solus Zos Galvus, he decided to assassinate them. But it was here that Rulus met his match. Solus was in fact Emmet Selk, an unsundered ancient whose powers were more than double that of the strongest people in the world. While this story ends tragically, take pride in knowing that nothing less than an unsundered ancient would so thoroughly defeat you in one-on-one combat. Regimen complete. Evaluation ranking 1. Even the great rulers of Voidsent would struggle to contend with such strength. Finally, we've reached the pinnacle of a Reaper's power. The training doll doesn't have any more data to compare you to, which means that it's comparing you to the Voidsent belonging to the first rung. You've gone beyond Rulus and became the greatest Reaper in history. Nothing less than the strongest Voidsent that fester within the 13th Shard would dare to challenge you now. This is a rank of tremendous respect and prestige, as it is now your responsibility to show the world what Reapers shall be capable of in the coming years. And that, my friends, are the most recognizable ranks in Reaper training. While most people would say that the Reaper Order is doomed to disappear now that the Garlean Empire has been defunct, we can't say that with complete certainty. While most Reapers have been hunted, killed, or disappeared into the world, some of them still exist and are willing to take on an apprentice that show enough skill. Maybe one day Lapis Manalis will be filled with Reapers once again, all of which training to master their craft and prove their worth. But until that day comes, you now know your rank. You've either got a lot of training to do, or should be using your skills to serve the greater good, as the most famous of Reapers have. But the history of Reapers themselves are a story for another day. And until that day comes, stay safe, my friends. Thank you all for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe and share this with your fellow adventurers? With your help, I'll try to reach out even further and bring even greater stories to you. Although, I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge my biggest contributors. A grand thank you to Sage Mouse, Sizani, and Tyradox, with an additional nod to the scholarships on screen. Links to things like my Twitter and that of my channel artist Caddy can be found in the description. Thank you all for your viewership as well as your support, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Class dismissed.